There's an old story by a guy named Zig Ziglar. Yeah, that was his name, Zig Ziglar, about a jar full of fleas. The story goes that if you put some fleas in a jar and you put the lid on, they'll start jumping and hitting their heads on the inside of the lid. You leave them in there long enough and they'll get tired of bumping their heads and they'll start jumping just a little shorter. If you wait a little longer, you can actually take the lid off that jar and not a single flea will jump out. They'll hop around just millimeters away from freedom. They've learned a new limit on what they think is possible, and they will die in that jar, even though they have everything they need within them to jump to freedom. I don't know if this is true or if it's just a great parable. Honestly, it doesn't matter. The point is, we've all been bumping our heads on the inside of the lid for a while now. We've learned not to aim quite as high to avoid the pain of hitting what seems to be an insurmountable obstacle. I'm here to tell you, there is no lid. I'm not even sure there's a jar. This world is an amazing place to be, and waking up to realize that you don't have to go with the flow, that you don't have to join those around you in the journey to nowhere, and that instead you can build the life that you want most. That's what the Intentional Academy and that's what this podcast are all about.